Hey guys, how's it going? This is Luke G from Next Level Gaming Guides, and in this episode we are on the hunt for a Phoenix hatchling pet. It's going to be a great collection to anybody's pet journal, and also going to be great to sell on the auction house because most pets are going to become BOE and be able to be traded, and who doesn't want a Phoenix pet? I mean, come on, really. So here we go. We are heading to the instance right now called Magister's Terrace. And I'm in an area called Isle of Caldanias. This area right here is an island. The only way you can get here is by taking the portal in Shatra, which is located in the middle of the city. And to get to Shatra, you can go there from Stormwind, take a portal, or from Agamar, take a portal. And here's the instance right here. Now you can do this, I suggest doing this once a day on Heroic, but you can keep doing it on Regular to try and get the pet. There are better items that drop in Heroic, and you will make more gold by doing the Heroic version. For the sake of this video, I'm going to go through and actually kill all the mobs in the instance, so that way you can see what kind of gold you can make on top of trying to farm this. And there are some special items you can get in here as well. You can get a mount, which is cool. You can get some cool transmog gears, including weapons. You can also get some patterns that are pretty cool, and you can also get a bag, which is like a 20 slot bag, which is not bad. Obviously there are a lot bigger bags. Let's go ahead and head inside, and we're doing regular right now. Also, if you do get this place to Exalted, you will get a Tabard, which is pretty cool looking. This is Black Tabard. And you will also get a title, which is of the Shattered Sun. So it will say your name is Timmy of the Shattered Sun, and that'll be that. The beta server is kind of laggy right now, and that's where I'm on. So if these loading screens take a little bit longer, I am sorry about that. When you first enter the instance here, there's going to be a guy in front of you, and he's going to give you 3 quests. Now you can do those if you want. They're really easy. They make you a little bit extra gold, and they will get you some more rep, like 275 per quest. It took my Death Knight about not that long to get from neutral to Exalted, because you can refresh the map and keep going in and AoE and everything. I'd run through the whole instance. Now this is a Warlock, and I know I am 85, but I can't exactly grab the entire instance. I do hit decently hard. The level 70 mobs, so I would suggest doing this if you're level 70 or higher. If you do it on Heroic, I would suggest doing it at level 80 or higher, depending on your class though. The characters you want to watch out for are these mage guys, because they have a shield, so they can interrupt your spells. And I don't know if it's them or if it's the Warlock guys. It might be the mage guards, and they put down this little portal thing. It looks like a shield, and it will actually, let's see what it looks like right now for the sake of this video, just so you know what to look out for. Okay, see if it'll do it. Go ahead and speed up this process. Alright, so she's casting right here. This shield right here, when you're inside of it, the spell damage that you do is reduced by a lot. See, now this ability usually does 2,000 or more per tick, and it's only doing 200. So make sure you down these guys first, stun them first, kill them first. They're the most important ones to kill, because they are very annoying. So we're out of the thing now, and now they're starting to take decent damage, and they're dead. Alright, so we started off here with 10,647 gold, and these bags are empty except for the 2 items that we just got. We're going to go through the instance now, killing all the mobs that we can find. You can go through and you actually skip a lot of this stuff. You don't actually have to do a lot of this stuff. So if you want to just skip by and go right to the last boss and kill him to get your Phoenix, then go for it. There's a 9 to 10% chance to drop off the last boss. Okay. And if you guys didn't notice by my intro, if I got it working correctly on Sony Vegas, I actually got partnered with TGN, which is really cool. I'm really excited about that. And you know, I do have to thank you guys the most, because without you guys subscribing and watching videos and liking, the feedback I get is like 99% of the time just really good feedback. And you know, I do really appreciate you guys watching these videos and rating them thumbs up and subscribing and all that good stuff. So I do, you know, I try to respond to pretty much every comment, every message that's sent to me in my inbox. I try to respond to that as much as possible. I did actually have one problem though. I did release, because of this beta thing that's going on, I released a couple videos, well, a bunch of videos, I'd say. I probably released about 8 videos in the course of 7 days. And I wanted to do that because I want this to be your #1 source for beta. I want you to come here and go, you know what? I want to find out some beta information. What's going on with Red Paladins right now? Well, I'm going to go check out Luke's channel because he's posting videos like crazy. But on the downside of that, it actually will flood your channel or flood your inbox too much by me doing something like that. So I have decided that what I'm going to do, and every Wednesday it's going to be WoW Wednesday. I'm going to post a video for sure every Wednesday. I may put 1 or 2 throughout the week in there depending on what's going on and what's very special, something like just can't wait. And then Mondays I do have Magic Mondays, which I have been doing for the longest time. In this area here, if you aggro the boss, it will grab everything in the room, kind of like an SM event. But in this case, we're just going to take down these guys. Just to show you, they don't do anything really special. They kind of like attack you like a rogue would. And then they also shoot like fireballs and frost bolts at you. You can see the rep is not too bad. You get about 9 or 10 rep from each guy. They're really easy to kill. You know, coming through here with, say, like a Blood Death Knight or something, like I did on my Death Knight, I would wipe out the whole instance in probably a good 6 to 7 minutes, get a bunch of rep and a bunch of good stuff. So this guy here I'm just gonna kill like really easy, because he takes a little bit. He has a little bit of health, 197k. That's not even heroic version either, so it's not like he's hard or anything. He's not hitting me for very hard. Just keep DPSing him down as quick as you can. Now this is regular. He did drop a Sunforged Cleaver. Let's take a look at it. That's not a bad little transmog item, so that's something you can consider as well. He drops epic items when you do it on heroic, obviously, so keep that in mind. I believe on heroic every one of the bosses has a chance to drop the mount. Now don't quote me on that, I'm not sure, but the mount that I've been talking about in this video is the it's like a Blood Elf mount, and like one of those Plane Strider guys or whatever. Let's go ahead and knock all these out. These will get you a bunch of rep as well. Look how much fury I gained there just from using on all those mobs. My Harvest Life is such a crazy ability. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and transform into this just to knock this guy out quickly. Alright, and here's some boots here. Nothing special, some green boots. Alright, some more rep. And we're moving on. So yeah, if you guys like that idea of me only releasing videos on Wednesdays, let me know. I have just actually gotten Sony Vegas player. It's Sony Vegas Professional 11. And I'm learning all the tips and tricks on how to actually do some cool effects with that, so look for some better quality content in the future, for sure. Also, I wanted to state as well, when Miss Pandaria comes out, I feel like doing something really big for the channel. I want to do something that is just this crazy big guide that'll just show you guys exactly how to do something. And what I was thinking was I might level a character, I might go to a fresh server and level from 1 to 90 just no gold to start off with. I'll show you how I do my professions, how I maximize my gold, how I level really quickly, and all that, and maybe do like a series like that where I can show you just how fast I leveled up and how you can do it too. So if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know down there. And I think it'd be pretty cool to do that. I may actually do it with heirlooms to make it faster. The fastest I've ever leveled from 1 to 60 was about 4 minutes and 12 seconds. And I did that on my shaman. And what I did is I did the recruit a friend thing, and I had my friend's girlfriend grant me levels, and just keep doing that. I did it on 2 characters and leveled me up really fast, and it's pretty funny. But for the sake of the leveling guide, obviously that's not any kind of guide. Anybody can do that. Everybody knows about the recruit a friend thing. So in the guide I will show you how I level up, what classes are the best to level up the quickest, what professions are the best to level up the quickest to make the most amount of gold, all that stuff. Which quests to do, which instances to do. There are a lot of quests that Blizzard puts in the game on purpose that take a little bit longer, and they're specifically there for the people that like the lore of the game and like to take their time and get up higher level. And plus, the longer you play World of Warcraft, the more money Blizzard makes. So they put a lot of those quests in there that actually kind of waste your time. And I've leveled about 9 characters up to level 85. So I know all the quests, I have everything memorized, I know the fastest way to do this and that, and my Red Paladin actually got to level 85 in about 4 days and 12 hours, which was insane. That's really fast. So, and that was with no recruit a friend or anything like that. So, I hope to maybe surpass that goal in Miss Pandaria. Right now in beta they only let you do Jade Forest, so I am kind of just like worn out from leveling in there because it's kind of boring. It's just like, okay, it's a forest, we get it, you know. Can I go to the next area? And I tried to actually exploit and go to the next area, and then like this Blizzard like message popped up and was like, teleporting you back to Jade Forest now, and like it teleported me back because I was like in an area I wasn't supposed to be in, because we're not supposed to be in the next leveling area. Now these guys, they have a chance, I know for a fact on heroic mode, to drop a backpack for you, a 20 slot backpack, or is it 18? I don't know. Either way, it's a free item, and it is a BOP though. You can't sell it on the auction house or anything like that. Now granted, this would take a lot less time if I wasn't killing all these mobs, taking my time, explaining each thing to you guys. So don't think, oh no, this video is 30 minutes long, why would I want to farm that? It's going to take forever. You know, I'm taking my time, I'm going through, I'm using a warlock for, you know, for God's sake here. I mean, it's just warlocks are one of the worst like classes for stuff like this, although this harvest life ability is pretty ridiculous. Alright, you don't have to clear any of these out too. You can just go straight to the boss girl over here if you wanted to. But I'm doing it for this to see what kind of gold I can make, and as well to see if there's any cool items that drop or anything like that. Now we are getting, you know, about 2 gold for each one of the packs of these. This is very easy. I'm running over, pushing F, and that's it. You know, nothing spectacular or anything like that. Alright, and one last little side here. We're almost to the end of the instance as well. And what I may do in the beginning, if you're watching this video and you want to watch it in the entirety, that's great. But I may actually put like a little thing down there if you want to just see the last boss or anything like that. I'll like give a little link so people can skip ahead if they don't want to see all this. So it might be a good idea, because it is kind of boring, you know, just going through and killing some mobs. It'd be a lot more fun if I could transfer my freaking Death Knight over here, or my Warrior, or whatever, but Blizzard doesn't want me to do that, apparently. Alright, we have killed all the mobs on the outside, and now let's go to the boss fight. If you're lower level in the 70s range, or maybe even level 80, this might be a little tricky for you, because these guys each have their own abilities. One of them will Frost Nova you, one of them will Disorient you, one of them will stun you, the Rogue one will stun you. It looks like they've changed these though, these look a little different. So let's see if anything different happens here. Alright, and then one gets healed. Yeah, so this guy's shooting frost bolts, teleporting all over. Now she needs to die. When she dies, it's over, but you do have to kill all of them in order to actually finish the event. Okay. And she dropped a blue, bracers, great, whatever. She drops a cool little trinket in heroic mode, so it's something to look forward to. It was actually a really good trinket back in the day when this instance was very popular. I remember being one of the first people to actually solo this instance back when that first came out, which is pretty cool. They haven't really changed it too much. Alright, we are at the last little pat here before we get to the boss. Alright, all dead. Decent amount of gold. Alright, now he's going to do his little lore thing.
But Tempest Heat was merely a setback. Did you honestly believe I would trust the future to some blind, half-night elf mongrel? No. It was merely an instrument, a stepping stone to a much larger plan. It has all led to this, and this time, we will not.
Now, on this boss fight, when he gets like lower health, he's going to shoot you up in the air and try and keep you up in the air. So what you want to do is you want to just try and DPS him down as quick as possible before you can do any crazy event. He will also bring out a Phoenix to help him to kill you and everything like that. I wouldn't focus on DPS in the Phoenix, just a waste of time, just straight DPS on him. See, now he's doing his portal thing. I didn't actually give him a chance to let him do that. So that's kind of what you want to do. There we go, I got an achievement on this guy. I never did it on this guy here because he is a pre-made. Good to go, so you get some achievements. So if you like that, there you go. It just said I completed it on heroic, even though I wasn't playing it on heroic. Guess that's glitched out, because this definitely wasn't on heroic, as you can tell by the symbol not being over there. And let's see if we got lucky and actually got the Phoenix. Alright, got the head, got this staff. So there's something you can transmog. Got this cloak. That's a nice little cloak. Unfortunately, we did not. Actually, inventory is full. That's not good. Let's get rid of, I don't know, something like that. Grab that head there. And let's get rid of illusion dust. Don't need that. And let's get rid of one volatile fire and loot the cloak. Then I'll go back and we'll sell all this stuff and see what our gold's looking at. Unfortunately, we did not get the Phoenix in this one, but you can rinse and repeat, like I said, like crazy. Just run out and just do it again. Now, when you take this little portal, it's going to take you back. After this, once again, long loading screen. Wow, they're not kidding about this. It's really taking a while. Like I said, the pet actually does have a 9 to 10% chance to drop. That is the same on both heroic and normal. And there's some quests here you can do to help get your rep up as well. I think you can actually sell some stuff to one of these guys.
Do not loiter.
Yep, right here. There we go. Now you're right at a guy where you can sell to. Before we had what, 10, 6, 7 something or whatever, or I don't know, I think we made like just under 100 gold or something in those items, and then we'll just sell this stuff. Now you can actually, I'm on the beta, so I'm not going to be selling this stuff on the auction house, but you could sell the netherweave cloth, or you know, make you could make some bags or whatever you wanted. Okay, and it's looking like, you know, probably made a good 200 to 300 gold as far as that stuff goes. And when you rinse and repeat this pretty quickly, you know, like I said, if you're on a character that can do this really fast, then you know you're going to obviously get a decent amount of gold. You may get maybe 2,000 gold per hour, depending on how quickly you do it and what kind of character you have, depending on your gear, how skilled you are at it, and all that. So this isn't for making gold though. This isn't like a gold guide. I definitely have other gold guides that make you a lot more gold than this, but this is for the Phoenix, for the mount, for the title, for the tabard, for the transmog items. So it's a nice little instance because it has like a little bit of everything. So definitely give it a try. Let me know down in the comments if you did this, how long it took you to actually do this, how many attempts it actually took you to do this. I'm gonna go turn these quests in now, get a little bit more gold, and let me know your experiences on this, guys, and I will see you next episode. Alright, thanks for watching.